Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that we finally made it. We finally made it. We got a Hollywood shill, or a Hollywood quote-unquote director, whatever the hell title you want to call this guy. We finally got one of those calling us out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this man calling himself Director X, because clearly that makes himself seem like some sort of progressive super director, you know, wannabe Malcolm X over here. He actually made a video calling out a bunch of YouTubers who were reacting to his new TV show called Robyn Hood. And if you guys are unfamiliar with what Robyn Hood is, it is yet another example of a black person taking culture and stories from another place and another time and trying to make it their own, filling it with non-stop identity politics and also a bunch of virtue signaling while making the white man bad every single chance that they get. And then what happens? Right? What happens? It always happens. You guys know the same tired story. The show ends up doing terribly. It ends up getting a ton of bad reviews because of how bad the show is, and they tried to hide it in the guise of racism. This is what they do. This is what people like Director X, Mr. Malcolm X wannabe himself, this is what they do to try to hide the fact that their TV show is absolutely garbage. So what are we going to get into, guys? Well, there's no article today. We're just going to go over the fact of how he called this out, what video he made, and just the absolute terrible responses he's been having regarding the criticism for his TV show. So let's get into this, guys. But of course, before we do, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'm Shadowban as hell, and like the video to push us out into the YouTube algorithm. So with that being said, we have a tweet here, okay? His name is Julian Christian Lutz, aka Director X, right? He has a tweet here that says Robyn Hood is getting 1 stars from countries where the show doesn't air or stream. This is what y'all on? Review bomb IMDb for a show you haven't seen? Disappointed in y'all. A real mask off moment. Y'all looking like real goofs. Robyn Hood, Wednesday, 10 p.m. Global TV, Stack TV. Okay. So it's very clear that Director X has no idea what a VPN is. That's number one. And number two, it goes to show that he is not going to admit anything, right? Like, we already know that he's going to blame everything on racism. He's doing the same old tired story. It's a sense of entitlement that people like Director X have when they make these TV shows. They'll make them and then they automatically assume that everybody has to like it. And if you don't like it, you're racist. If you give it a 1-star review, you're racist. If you give it a 1-star review, that means you never watched it. There's no way that this man could have made a bad TV show in his eyes. It's impossible. He's Director X. There's no way. He put an X at the end of director. Clearly, that means he's serious business. It's like, remember in AOL, in AIM, where you had those usernames, it'll be like XX, whatever, XX. That's what he did with his stupid director title. But again, this is what you expect from people like this. Now, let's go over the actual video. So he didn't post this video on Twitter, to my knowledge. He actually posted it on Instagram. I'm going to play it in its entirety, and I want you guys to stick around because we're going to talk about it after the fact. So let's get into it. Let's do it.
My show, Robyn Hood, is getting rating bombed. 1.6 out of 10. Now, you probably, why would someone do that? It's just some TV show. Well, being that Robyn is actually a black woman this time, the angry nerd community is very upset. In fact, from the moment it was announced, these guys lost their minds. The moment. So this is a month ago. So this is just when we said we're releasing it. What the fuck is this? Race and gender swap. Woke disaster. Robyn Hood remake looks different. Haha. Guess what? He doesn't like that it's a black woman either.
So real quick, I can't play it in its entirety, unfortunately, because of apparently he used music, right? These stupid idiots always use music. So I'm going to have to pause it and talk in between. I apologize for that. So, of course, he was calling out Ryan Cannell's video, which is, it's great. You love to see it because these people take the internet culture so unbelievably seriously, right? So, like, our titles, you know, our YouTube titles are very exaggerated. They're very, like, out there, and they're meant to draw in views. This man is reading that title and taking every bit of it utterly serious, and you can tell that it bothers him. He's trying to laugh it off. He's trying to pretend like this doesn't actually affect him, but this man is pissed. You could tell deep down inside he is upset. His ego is 100% hurt, and he is trying to tie this to a racist thing. He is trying to tie this to something other than what it actually is. People are tired of your obvious identity politics. People are tired of your obvious virtue signal. You made this entire show around the blackness of the character. That's what you did. You didn't make an original story. It's not original at all. You are literally stealing the idea based off the actual Robin Hood, and you race swapped it, and you thought you did something special. That's really what you did. You really thought you did something special by race swapping a known character. So again, I don't take this person seriously at all, and nobody else does apparently. And I love how in the beginning he said, oh, it's getting review bombed because there's a black lead. Really? So you really are just incapable of ever looking at your show and saying, you know what? Maybe I didn't do as good as I could have. You know what I'm saying? But here's the part where he points out my thumbnail. Check it out. And here I want to preface and throw context out here. The thumbnail that I made that he's about to call I love it. The thumbnail that I made that he's about to call out, that thumbnail, I purposefully put a white laughing man in the thumbnail because I knew that the people that would come out and defend the Robin Hood show are the people who are so obsessed that they're going to focus on the fact that there is a white man laughing on the thumbnail against a black character. And of course, I used very aggressive wording in my thumbnail, as you're going to see. Check this out.
This will fail. Robin Hood gets blacked. Look at him laughing. It's so funny. All right.
So he really, he didn't even watch the video because he thinks the guy that's laughing is me, even though I am laughing. But that's not me. Like, that's not me in the thumbnail, you moron. God, it's so good, man. It's so good. Let's continue.
Right. Just when we started production, they were talking about it. 1 year ago, they were at us, right? Pop culture crisis. It's a crisis that we're doing Robin Hood. What the, right? When this person put this up a month ago. So this is just when we said it's coming out. These videos are coming from either from the announcement or when it said it's coming out. Right? Like other languages. Look, another guy. Like they're worldwide. These guys are going in. A black woman's going to be Robin Hood. It's going to be horrible. How could black kids do Robin Hood? Right? And these people tell you they're not racist. I've watched a lot of these guys. I subscribe to a few of these guys.
It's not about, oh my God, black kids can't be Robin Hood. That's not the case. What you're doing is you're taking a known IP, right? You're taking a known character, or you're taking a known story, and you are literally bastardizing it with identity politics. You didn't just make a Robin Hood story with a black female lead. You literally did every single possible black stereotype in this TV show. You made this black woman be in charge of a hip-hop band. That alone is ridiculous. And then on top of that, you made her in charge of a hip-hop band that's called The Hood. Are you kidding me? You should be laughed on the face of the earth for all these ridiculous stereotypes that you have in this TV show, and that's not even touching the surface. And then you did the typical thing that you always do. Not only did you run constant media coverage around this show based on your identity politics, you ran, like, there were so many articles and interviews happening regarding the fact that, oh, it's a black female Robin Hood, and that's all that matters about this upcoming show. You need to watch this show because it has a black female Robin Hood. That's what you ran on. That's what you ran on, and that's the problem. You only made it about the skin color of the character, so then you get upset when people criticize the fact that you only made it about the skin color of the character. It's ridiculous, man. Like, you want to live in that identity politics world, but then when you get roasted when you're in that world, you want to cry about it with your fake ass jewelry on your fucking face. Are you serious right now? Like, that is just unbelievably stupid. Let's finish the video.
No, they're adamant. They're not racist. Yeah, swear up and down, not racist. They say we're the ones that making everything about race. This guy's fucking French. This dude here put a black wizard with fried chicken and a gold necklace. But they're not racist. They're not racist.
Bro, I love the fact that he's complaining that that person put a black Gandalf with a gold chain and some fried chicken, right? I love that he's complaining about that, and this fucking guy is wearing a chain and a massive amount of rings on every single one of his fucking finger, literally fitting the stereotype of Gandalf just without the wizard hat, bro. Come on. Like, are you even self-aware? Are you self-aware about any of this, bro? You're so retarded. All right, that's a lot of music, but shout out to Nerdrotic for making that video saying alternate opening for Robin Hood. That's pretty damn good. So listen, guys, this man is just completely like, you could tell he's hurt by this, okay? And I'm having a ball. I'm having an absolute ball at the fact that he's reacting to all of us YouTubers who are in this space. And he is just so mad. And then in the comments, he's getting roasted too. Literally by black people as well. He's like, imagine your show sucking and blaming racism. He said, yo, I watched your show. Fucking sucks, bro. This ain't the white people. This one on you. Nah, you just made an exquisitely garbage TV show. Cope and seed, mate. Cope and seed. I ain't even, but this show is pure trash and portrays all white people as villains and somehow all black people as saints. Yeah, this really is fiction. Guys, this shit is hilarious, man. Your show just sucks, bro. It is literally just nonstop, absolute destruction in the comment section. And he did exactly what we thought he was going to do. He made every single black person a perfect saint. He made all the white people bad. I called that too on Saturday Night Hypnosis when we were talking about it a few weeks ago. I said that every single white person in this TV show that they were showing was going to be bad. Guaranteed. The only thing I thought was that she was going to have a white love interest, and I don't know if she actually had that. But aside from that, every single white person is literally bad. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.